Hello, welcome back to Rimworld. My name is Tobel. This is the glory of the Anvilboat and the Bear Killers and our lovely visitors who apparently are just hanging out here inside our not quite finished guest house, the South Bootium Pact. In fact, I probably should remove the zone that says where all of our friendly neighborhood caravans should go. Where's the caravan spot? Miscellaneous, maybe? Party spot, trading spot. Let's put the trading spot, maybe. Let's do it over here. Where there's they're going to come over with a bunch of tents and stuff, right? They're going to want to set up shop and have a blast and maybe not be so claustrophobic inside. So this episode, we have a lot of construction to do. So you know what? It's time to turn everyone into construction masters, except for the folks who are absolutely horrible in it. Because they oftentimes will fail more than they'll succeed. So I don't want them wasting a ton of materials. Also, I'm going to cancel this flooring job. There's a lot of flooring to get done, so we're going to cancel that. I really need to get a couple of things either maintained or built. One of the things we wanted to put up is going to be more bedrooms, because we have a lot of people right now. I mean, a lot of people just joined us out of nowhere. So we have a lot more colonists than I think we kind of expected. So we're going to get that done, get some beds in there, and we need to fix up our wall, or at least start to put in the semblance of a security system. Remember, we wanted to talk about our little gate of glory here, and this is the beginning of it. We are going to put this in, remove the front gate, and then we will put down some turrets. We do have a military turret already in place, or soon to be in place. Need to run power to that actually too. Do we want to have like a dedicated battery for this thing here? You know what? We can do this. We can actually have the battery line run back out. That's fine. Nothing too crazy. Since it's all underground anyways, it won't matter. And that way, in the event that something happens where they destroy our power, or maybe we're in the middle of a solar flare, or who knows, a storm where there's no wind, well, that doesn't make sense. But our power's out here, we would still have our leftover battery power. So, we will have our glorious one turret on duty. Sounds good to me. So, more bedrooms for our illustrious visitors, or sorry, our illustrious colonists even. Visitors, we might still set up a little, like for Esposito, for example, who's been with us now for a couple of months. Good old Esposito. I'm so glad Esposito came back. How are you feeling, by the way? You are, moderate expectations, extremely comfortable. You ate a fine meal. You're satisfied with the recreation here. Very spacious interior. You know what? That's not too shabby. I can't help that you got ratty apparel. That's not really my problem. And it also is dark. Well, it is 5 in the morning. What I was wondering this episode is maybe we work with the restriction. We don't really do restriction stuff too much. What I'd like to try is I want to give everyone about 3 hours in the morning and then maybe 2 hours at night. You know what? Let's give them 3 hours at night for dedicated recreation, right? So this should be everything. I think, I don't know, is it going to be showering as well? The idea is that I'm wondering if people in the middle of the day are stopping what they're doing, and then they're going to go, say, take a shower, and then they're going to go work on something, and then they're going to go eat their food. So instead of doing anything, I'm going to say you guys work from 9 until, I don't know, we'll do this right here. We'll do anything in the evening. That way they're not forced to do recreation, and they can do showering or whatever they want, but at least we're going to get a good chunk of dedicated work out of the our troopers here. Also, I noticed that, was it Dadu or Harris or one of our robot friends, has a decaying mainframe. So again, those part issues that we were looking at in the past, how poor Popo passed away, we want to start looking into AI stuff earlier than later. So what I'm going to do is nuke our research tree. We'll keep power management because we're so close. We could finish out medicine, but we don't have any panoxycline, which is what you need neutronamine, which is what you need to make the medicine with. So until that's finished, it doesn't matter. So we're going to go into basic robotics, T1 androids, and then, oh gosh, shift scroll will zoom out, and then basic replacement parts. That's what I want to get to. And maybe we can build our own Roombas to help us with cleaning and construction as well. And then I want to throw auto doors on there so we can maybe keep some of the cold air in our kitchen here. Don't eat the meat, you rotten cat. So, speaking of food, how is our lovely little farm over here doing? Not too bad. 56%, 38, 63. So, we're starting. We're in the middle, kind of the early stages of our harvest. Oh, are you visiting Popo? That's so sad. And yet so beautiful at the same time. I love that. Can we put anything nice over here? Like, can we spruce up? You know what we could do? Well, you know one thing I hate is that it labels any of the zones you put down. And I don't like that. I know you can hide a zone. And what I wish is that when you hid the zone, the text would hide as well. Because I'd like to put down some just, you know, like we had here, the grassy areas in front of someone's house. But if you turn the zone off, you don't even notice it's a growing zone. Right? But if you turn the zone off and you hide it, it still says something, and I hate that. I don't know what mod does that. And I like it, right? It labels your bedrooms and stuff. I don't know, what would that be under? Options, mod settings. Maybe room labels? Something to do with rooms, maybe. Roads of the Rim. And then anything with rooms. Labels on the floor. Oh, hey, is this it? Labels on the floor enabled? What if we disable that? And close. Was that it? Oh, it was labels on the floor. Okay, cool. Did that do anything in... I probably should have read that. Did that do anything magical? Opacity, no. Show room names, show zone names. Okay, here, let's enable this and not show zone names. There we go. Font, yeah, that's fine. So we can kind of know what the rooms are. There we go. And that's what I like. That way we can do this and then hide the zones. And then it looks like an actual farm field, right? It looks a little bit less obnoxious. So, that being said, why don't we put a lovely field of flowers here behind Popo's grave. And we'll hide the zone. Shrink off that part there. What? How dare you? There it goes. Okay. And then we'll put down some roses or something. That's going to be great. Okay, perfect. And then I actually might add some roses to the fronts of people's houses and whatnot. So, lots of stuff to construct. We still have... Oh, hey, we've got a massive amount of iron right here. What is this? Georgia is obsessively cleaning her surroundings with little regard to her own well-being. Oh, no, she snapped. At least it wasn't a horrible break. Why are you so upset? You're recreation-starved. Minor pain, disturbed sleep. You don't have a bedroom. That is a bit of a problem. So again, hopefully with everyone getting construction right now, we should be able to put down more bedrooms here soon and get this taken care of. Oh, this is cool. Georgia actually got successfully calmed down by Salik. So Salik was able to kind of talk her out of it and say, look, don't worry, don't stop cleaning, just put down the broom, and walk away. What a great guy. You know, he's also running, if I'm not mistaken, he's also running for election. So one more point, at least in my book, for Salik as mayor, right? We'll see how that turns out. We still don't really know how the election process happens, but we just know, maybe it's, what would you call that? It's the initial stages. Campaigning. They're doing campaigning right now, trying to get everybody over to their side. Good, so we're getting a lot more folks doing building stuff. What are you doing, Green? You're training Caddy? Why are we... Do we need to have tameness on the cats, though? I guess they'll go wild if they're not, right? How many animals do we have that someone's doing something with? And how much food is that costing us? Tameness. Yeah, we have a lot of animals that are requiring taming. Your fellow Gigantopithecus. Yeah, sure, we'll give the full shebang here. On the second Gigantopithecus, which one we have? It's Addison and Ivy. And you guys are not restricted to anything, that's fair. Two of our cows, or no, that's the sand squid. Did we ever figure out is the sand squid going to work? We've been really trying to make this happen. Obedience. We'll try for the sand squid again. Whoever's doing the animal stuff, though, it's pretty much like dedicated nonstop. Is that Georgia? You know what? Georgia has the most passion for it. Let's let Georgia take care of it. And she's also doing growing and planting. That's okay. Here's what we'll do. Whenever you're not growing and planting, you'll take care of animals. Because growing and plant cutting should be a pretty high priority. So you'll help Jackson out with that. There we go. We are building our walls, our security system. Oh, I forgot to actually put down sandstone walls for this, which is going to be good. That way we don't blow our own walls up when we inevitably get to some explosive defense. Tattered apparel still. Let's take a look at what's going on with clothing. We are making, I think it's X per colonist, right? So we only have 3 people, for example, that has a nice shirt. That's crazy. So what we could do is, who is our tailor? I think I've got it set for... I kind of got it for James right now. Yeah, let's make sure James can get to that. Let's put James at a different priority level. And we'll do plant cut. No, that's fine. Okay. So Harris. Who did I just literally say? Harris, right? I'm like losing my mind with my people. Harris will go take care of getting our... Where'd it go? Goodness gracious. James will go take care of getting our clothing made. And we also need to turn off, or turn back on our crematorium so that we can burn any old, crappy, tattered clothing. Eventually, once we have enough clothing stockpiled, I'll do a restriction, or whatever, assignment maybe, the outfit assignment, and I'll make them all wear nice stuff. And then once we have it a baseline, I'll start looking at what kind of infused items we have, like right here. Unfortunately, Can you repair infused items, by the way? I don't think you can. They're just going to be of a lesser quality. This shouldn't be getting lower, is it? No. This is the lab coat. But in theory, this should be for Kif, right? I bet Kif took it off because it was poor quality. Oh, Becky. What is your current gear? Doctor scrubs? Oh, you took it off and replaced it with the fur parka. Well, here. We'll make you force wear it again. And you'll go back to your normal stuff. Although I think someone else is helping to research. We do have multiple researchers here. Let's also go ahead and say, Kif, don't do construction for a bit. Because that is going to be... you need to get research going hardcore. By the way, she should be ready to pop out a baby any moment now. She is definitely in her late stage pregnancy. So we are waiting with bated breath to see what kind of tiny little human Kif decides to pop out. Beardy, you're not doing too happy. What's wrong with you, buddy? Unfilled recreation in the light. Oh, are you... Oh, that's right. You've got the really sensitive eyes. I completely forgot about that. Yeah, you're photosensitive. It's been a long time since I've looked at your basic stats. You're fine. You're fine. Recreation unfilled. We still haven't given them the full day to kind of test out the schedule. So, restriction 1800 hour. This should be the anything hour. This is when they should all go play and have fun. So tomorrow we'll see the full, I guess the full rotation here. Where they're going to, you know, do the new schedule. Day of the... Tobringa of the Ridge defeat. Oh, this is so cool. Your colonists are celebrating the defeat of the Tobringa of the Ridge on 12 September last year. That's awesome. So apparently they historically party and rock out about memorable events. That's actually really, really cool. Are we still making meals? We are. I did want to get into... This is going to be a pretty busy episode with just putting stuff down. Let's throw down some fermenting barrels. Like this. And we're going to throw down our brewery. Right there next to the drug lab. As it is wont to be. We still do have hops. So we still are going to be able to process that. Hello? You guys are... Hello? You are forgetting some people here. What is happening? Saphira is unable to get on top of her mount. I think that's what they're trying to do here. It says mount and then sleeping. Oh dear. Do you need like a resting spot maybe? What if I put miscellaneous and a bed here? Sorry, that's going to be under furniture, isn't it? It is. Let's put a sleeping spot right here. And I guess right here. I have no idea what's going on right now. For guests? Yeah, it's like it's bugged. They're not... Oh, goodness. Everything is broken. Are you all stuck because of the... I mean, everyone else just left. All the other caravan just walked out with no issues. So I'm assuming that's not the problem. Oh, dear. Well, what we could do, if they wind up going into a starvation point, we could rescue them and then release them immediately. And that should kind of untrigger that little, whatever frozen weird bug state they're in. You know, I'm looking at all these cats that are here, and all of our time is being, not all of our time, but a lot of time is spent trying to maintain either the taming and also feeding the cats, and they are kind of going to be taking into our stores a bit. Why don't we go ahead and say, under the management, I think is where we had this under, animal management. Sorry, I think I want to go to existing ones, right? Yes, we want to go to Sphinx cats. Okay, we're going to adjust this a little bit. How do we adjust this, actually? Hello? Do I have to... We can't edit this. Is that what I'm seeing here? We have one adult, 2 adult males, 1 Jew. That's not a ton of cats, I suppose. I might put it down to, like, 2 adults and 2 kids instead at some point. If I can... I think I just have to delete it and redo it. I don't see a way to edit the order itself. Do we have our power management? We don't. We are putting down our new wooden manager desk. What this does, the manager desk is, instead of the basic one, it has like a computer with it. And it's going to help, eventually, if you keep adding more software, it's going to help you manage your colony better. The power management, which I think is what we're researching right now, it is going to show you what is using how much power. So what device is providing power, what device is using power. Hello. Who are you? You are Nicole and Steiner from the Pan Principled Nation. And one of you has a pistol. Well, you have chosen today to die, my friends. I'm sorry. This is your own choice, your own volition. No one forced you into this. Therefore, it is going to be your own death. Who do we want to go ahead and have leading the charge? Who has the massive rifle of epic proportions? Is that one of our robots, I thought? Harris, yeah? Harris is, in fact, one of our hardcore snipers. Let's enlist him. And we're going to give him a little bit of backup in the form of... I got to remember who our good shooters are. Yeah, sure, we'll grab Georgia here, and we'll... You know what, they're both coming out different sides. Let's have you guys go here. Yeah, Georgia and Harris. We'll see if you two can't finish our invaders off. I am glad the game... I mean, it does seem to be sending very low amount of difficulty at us early on. I would think by now, the amount of money or the value of our colony would have probably prompted harder enemies. So I'm a little surprised we haven't gotten anything bigger, but I don't want to jinx us and say it's far too easy, because no. That is just horrible karma. Outlanders are beginning their assault. That's fine. We're going to walk over here, pick off Nicole, and then we'll go over there and poke Steiner a bit too. Harris takes forever to aim that rifle. Holy crap. There we go. Nice shot, slowing her down, and she's dead. Harris with a torso destruction. I do believe. 2 shots to the torso from Georgia, 1 shot from Harris, and that's it. And they're basically running away at that point. Lovely. Then I think that's all we're going to have to do here. We will take your silver. Harris, why don't you go ahead and grab the silver. What's underneath her? Is that it? I guess so. All right, so that is going to be taken care of. Lovely stuff. What are you doing up here, buddy? You are gathering components to halt inventory. Oh, hey, we've got some random components sitting out here. By the way, we have a ton of components. That is not a problem like we would have in vanilla. I think I need to put component storage over here, by the way. I forgot to at some point. It's under manufactured, just manufactured, right? Component. You can also throw down advanced components. But we have components sitting over here. 171. You know how hard it is to find that much component in vanilla Rimworld? And I think it's fair if you're deconstructing a ship chunk. Surely an entire piece of a ship is going to have more than one component. So I think it is fair. I don't think it's one of those things where you're getting, you know, we're being OP with our modding. I think it's actually pretty fair, the balance-wise. We have finished power management. So once we do build this wooden manager desk, we will be able to see what is using how much power under our manager tree. Yeah, we're just missing the station itself. So you are now working, I believe, on the start of our robotics stuff. Nice job. Well done, Kiffy. You're holding down the fort, buddy. Let's watch some folks and see how they're doing. Everyone still seems happy, so I don't think they're quite, you know, too grumpy about this work schedule. It is 11 o'clock, and everyone should be in the middle of their working day. There we go. We're finally getting our freaking shooting range done. That's been a long time coming. Our bedrooms are finished. Nice. Our piping is done. Did we actually finish everything I wanted? The deconstruction stuff, though, that's coming last, I think. Deconstruction is at the bottom of your work priority. So as soon as we can get that done, that would be amazing. We're building... There's the manager desk right there. Let's go ahead and deconstruct this. Reinstall this right here. And now, if we go into manager, we're going to see this lovely power management screen. So we are producing 12 kilowatts. We're only using 4. So we are producing way more power than we need to. The electric smelter is using 700. The coolers are using 460. So it's actually pretty cool that it tells you what the breakdown is, what's your producer, what's your consumer. So if you maybe have problems with it down the road, you can kind of figure out what the heck is causing all your trouble. Let's see, where is our power line? Let's also drag some power over to our rec room. And with that, maybe some lighting, so we can actually see what the heck we're doing in here. We can't play D&D without lights, guys. I'm sorry. It's just not going to happen. Also throw down some stools where the chess tables are. And some stools around the D&D as well as the, whatever the heck the other game. One was a poker table, I think. One was D&D. There we go. So people actually come sit and maybe have a bit more fun. I'm going to try to hold off on building much else, though, because I want to get into the deconstruction stuff. Hey, basic robotics. That was really quick. It was actually really fast. Do we have a new type of production here? I think we do, because this has been pushed over. Research, stonecutter, electric drug lab. Android implants workbench, robotics production, casket, plasteel. Ooh, plasteel is going to be a problem. You cannot make plasteel, right? You have to find it? That is a question. I think we can deconstruct mechanoids. Can you make plasteel? I don't see it as an option here. What is make a repair kit? Yeah, let's make a repair kit. Do we have any repair kits sitting around, by the way? Why don't we say do until at least one, or I don't know, maybe like just a couple, and so that way I can tell if we actually have any or not. Maybe that will help repair Dadu's broken mainframe or decaying mainframe. I have no idea. So, no way to make plasteel is what I'm seeing here. Craft steel arm. Okay, this is our electric smithy. Steel arm, peg leg, eye patch, hook hand. Pretty basic prosthetics right there. I do still plan on having maybe, once we eventually get back, you know, our construction catches up a bit, I want to mine all this out and then move our people inside and then turn this into our kind of our production area until we get farther deeper into the mine. We'll be kind of shuffling things along a little bit at a time as opposed to all at once. So I'm going to try to get all of our... Who is that? Minjay? Why exhaustion? What's wrong with you? Is it hot? What's wrong with you, kitty? Pet of the bear killers. Why are you collapsing at all? I have no idea. The idea is to kind of clear out some housing, get everyone to have enough housing, build it all up, and then reassign everyone into the housing area. And make sure it's got the central heating. Eventually, I keep forgetting about this part, we do want to go and get air conditioning. Multi-split air cooling, I believe. Where's that under? Right here. Multi-split air conditioner. We want to have that for the summer. We could just put a cooler in everyone's room, but it's going to be very ineffective until we move into here and we can put vents across the different bedrooms. That way we'd be able to, you know, even out the temperature. The problem would be getting the excess heat because the generator kicks out heat to the other side. So we could, for example, carve this out, put a cooler right on this wall, and the heat would kind of escape. But we could also just do the central air lines and whatnot. How are my visitors? Saphira and Gomer, minor malnutrition. Yeah, you guys are having a rough time of it, I think. We did finally finish up our storage room. This is going to be, not a growing room, a storage room for medicine. So we're going to go ahead and put this into freezing temperature. And we're going to say, it's critical that we store medicine and drugs in here. This is where we're going to have medicine, because eventually this will turn into a really nice hospital with those really nice hospital beds that give you a bonus, I think, to all of your successes and whatnot. Can I please have somebody maybe just deconstruct this? Yeah, can we just do the not the power conduit, but the actual cooler itself? Verity, could you deconstruct this one? Thank you. They're about to explode from lack of maintenance. I don't know why deconstruction is always the very, very, very last thing they do. It's not under anything else like hauling, is it? It's a massive list. Let's go to build instead. Construct. Repair damaged things. Deconstruct structures. Right. So deconstructing should take a higher priority than repairing things, which is kind of surprising because I feel like I've seen people go around and repair some items here and there. Do we need to maybe remove the walls or the roof? We actually have removed the roof, I think, right? Yeah, we have removed the roof from here. So bizarre, I have no idea. We'll get that cleaned up at some point. We finally have some more beds, though. So Georgia has her own bedroom. I think I could even say Salik and Verity. Let's move you guys over here. Where is my Salik? I'm surprised no one else has actually gotten engaged or in a relationship. That's a little bit surprising. There we go. Salik and Verity have new rooms. Now this can be freed up for our guest room. Yeah, we'll just say this is our 50 silver guest room here. I have no idea if that's going to work out or not. But why not? We have an infusion in a normal button-down, Stovane button-down shirt. Market value, sculpting speed. Apparently this is really good for an artist. How cool. I wonder if in your restrictions here, or was it your clothing stuff, can you set up an outfit that has a bonus to it? Allow infused. But you can't specify the infusion. Okay, fair enough. Fair enough. We shall look into outfits later on. I don't want to force everyone into an outfit now. If we don't have enough spare clothing, they'll just strip down naked and not really do anything for us. Why are you guys... What do you do? You're maintaining the cooler. Shouldn't you not... Oh, maybe maintenance is higher up than... Maintenance might be higher up than repairs. Yep, maintain components is higher up than doing the deconstruction and whatnot. Okay, so we're going to let them get all their repairs. If they're doing repair work, that means that they've done all the other construction work. So hopefully, soonish, we might be able to start deconstructing all of our areas here. Awesome, we actually do have our double walls finished, which is nice. Double wooden walls aren't great, but until we're able to really crank out a lot more bricks than this, I want to have like thousands of bricks on standby before we start building our outer walls even. Election is underway in Anvilboat. The colony has selected a polling place, which seems to be the dining hall, and colonists will go there to vote. Awesome. So Kakala is sitting here visiting the polling place. Green, Georgia. I honestly have forgotten who is... Wait, do you get to vote, Esposito? Can I influence your vote at all? Probably not. I really am hoping that Salik gets on here, because Salik was the one that was a bit more rational, I think. The more rational platform, perhaps, than most others. But we shall see. The politics of the Rimworld are a fickle thing. Let's remove some of these crazy planning things here. We kind of know roughly what we had going on. Clear this up so it's no longer ugly. There we go. We will add in some flooring at some point once we start getting our deconstruction stuff finished up. And then I will return everyone back to their normal scheduled jobs, so we can get back to the business of the day. A lot of folks have been pulled off of their, whatever it happens to be, in order to finish this construction. Oh, that looks gorgeous. Look at that. That is beautiful. We could even, I think we could even expand the zone here. And I have the feeling that we are going to eventually lose more people. I mean, let's be honest here, right? That is just what's going to happen. Oh, come on. Why are you here? Is it because I've got a funky design on you? Oh no, the election has been won by Kakala. Kakala has, oh no, I didn't see the platform. Shoot. Oh, I clicked away, my fault. I did not see what the platform was for Kakala's mayoral run. So Kakala is our new mayor. How interesting. Sheriff and mayor. Can we not separate the military and our political leadership? No, nothing. So does Kakala demand like an office now? Do we have to serve court? How do we do? Is there anything to designate to say that this is I could have sworn I've seen something that said like a mayoral or something with mayor. Was it a furniture piece? I don't believe so. Crib, retro. Maybe it was a miscellaneous item. A slab bed. Why would you want a slab bed to sleep on? Maybe for our robot friends or something. Doormats. Yeah, I'm not seeing anything else. So maybe there wasn't something for mayors. I could have sworn I saw it, but you know what? I could have been thinking of something different. We'll come across it at some point in the future, I'm sure. But there we go. We have our mayor. I think people will start to talk to your mayor, and they're going to start getting more demands on them, which is kind of interesting. Is there like a mayor? No, there's not like a leader job, as far as I can tell either. That's so cool. Good cloth button-down shirt is also infused. Look at all these beautiful infusions that James is doing. You know what I should say is just when you make stuff, just drop it at your feet. There's no reason. Just drop it on the floor. It's inside, so it shouldn't go bad anyways. And then whoever is on the hauling duty will take care of the clothing for you. That way you're able to just continue to work on all your items there. All right, now we're starting to get into the deconstruction, because Daddy was deconstructing the chipmunks? Yes. He is deconstructing chipmunks everywhere. No, the ship chunks. We have lost power probably because I started to disassemble something. So let's go back to our power lines. And yeah, what I actually wanted to do is have one line running through the center of our entire kind of area. And then it's going to branch out where it needs to. So we'll have this kind of coming down to here. That should make everything better. So I will fix that soonish. And I also wanted to fix up the piping. Remember I talked about plumbing a while ago too. It's not really a major issue by any means, but it would be nice if we had just one. There we go. We actually do have one central line running through the entire place. So what my goal was say, let's remove plumbing. I want to say remove all the excess plumbing and really only have plumbing in certain where it's kind of needed. So I wanted to have it coming up the walkway. So remove that. That is fine. So remove this. Any of the pipes that are kind of along the walls here. God, I built so many pipes. This is crazy. Kill this one. Now we do have to have some piping coming from our original area, so this pipe will have to stay. I'll remove that one. Research finished. T1 androids. I'm so excited about this android stuff. I have no idea how it's going to work out, or if we're going to really make a ton of use of it, but it'll be fun at least to experiment with it, in theory, until we create monster androids that are going to take over the world. So hopefully we will instill upon them the proper Asimov laws so that they can only serve their humans and hopefully not try to kill them. Do we want to start building... I don't know, I didn't mention I want to let people work on deconstruction for a bit. So maybe we do that for another day. And then I'll look into building our new T1 robot workshop, which is probably just going to be somewhere over here. Somebody practicing. Finally, we're actually having folks do their recreation. One of the recreation possibilities is to go out to the shooting range in the rain, apparently. Look, it's building character, okay? It's building character. This is very important stuff. Ted, the Grand Leader of the Grand Coalition, has informed us that there is a stash, a B-tier Resurrector kit, and an infinite chem reactor. Interesting. This won't last long. Valuables tend to attract danger. There are 4 manhunting iguanas nearby. God, I hate the wandering iguanas. How far away is it? I should have done jump to. We'll spend some time here loading in the loading screen. I don't remember if we have any other types of quests from other factions recently. We did the peace talk. So there's the item stash. 4 manhunter iguanas. That's really close, and it's off the main road. Ah. You know, we have a lot of people here who aren't doing stuff. I'll tell you what. Let's give it a shot. Who do we want to bring with us? We will have a couple of our melee folks. Let's look at... I want to bring at least somebody with a nice, strong axe. Do we have any infused axes lying around? This is a poor infused axe. You've got a massive club. So green is one of our assaulters, right? 7 melee. I want to have a couple folks who are good at melee, because I assume the iguanas are going to get in close. So let's send Salik, green, and then we'll send Harris, who's our shooter, and then Georgia. Okay, so green, Georgia, Salik, and Harris. That sounds good to me. So world, form a caravan. Oh, actually, will show us our weapons, which is pretty helpful. So Salik, Harris, and I also said, I believe, Georgia. And who's my last person? Green. Okay, so 4 folks there. Let's select the route to see how long it's going to take. So it's going to take only 0.6 days. So they only need a small amount of food. I can't wait till we get more packaged survival meals. Let's send one of those. And then just a bunch of simple meals. Days of food 2.2. I think it's only going to take about 2 days to do it all. So we're going to say go. And then also, sorry, just to be safe, let's go ahead and send a little bit of medicine. Just in case. So, medicine is sent. Food is sent. Weapons, I believe they all are already ammoed up. So they have the ammunition. We'll say accept. There we go. We have a caravan on its way to go get some fun items. I have no idea what this item is going to bring for us. But it seems useful, right? I think that's going to be somewhat useful. It seems like a Resurrector kit. I assume that's not that strong. But who knows? Maybe we'll be able to resurrect Popo from the grave, from the great beyond. As terrifying as that sounds. Hey, our folks have finally collapsed here. So let's do this. Let's send... I think we can rescue both of them in the same bed. Can we go ahead and do rescue Saphira? And who's around here as well? Salik, why don't you rescue Gomer? What are you doing, Green? I just gave you the rescue order. Are you too good to rescue our allies, my friend? That is not cool. And we'll also take their weapons because they fell over and decided to donate those to us. Battery charge and a bunch of ammo. And a sawed-off shotty. Why not? So there we go. We're going to have these folks in a bed, and then as soon as they're better, we are going to be able to say... Actually, they should just get better and leave. Yeah, I believe all it was is a simple bug where they were unable to leave the area. I wonder where their animals went. They might have just ran off in the middle of nowhere. All right, farewell, friends. You're all leaving us. Salik. Oh, sorry. I think I took the folks who were going on the mission. That's why they were giving me problems. Hooray! Approach the item stash. Stealthily. Carefully. All right, there we go. We finally have most of our deconstruction stuff done. Things are cleaned up a bit. Just a little bit more piping to take care of, and we are going to be in good shape. Hey, we've got our first harvest of the season. Good job, Jackson. Way to stay on top of things, buddy. Barley plant is done. Do we have wheat? I'll tell you what. Let's allow sowing off. New encounter time. I forgot about the convoy. It is time to battle the great geckos of death. Or whatever the heck they were. Item stash. Jump to location. Iguanas. Sorry, they are wild iguanas of evil and cruelty. Oh god, they're all angry already. Let's put Georgia and Salik in a clear line. You know what? Maybe we can rush them up here? No, let's just have them stay still. We hopefully can get 1 or 2 before they rush the party. And then Salik and Green will take care of the rest. Come on, team. We've got this. I believe in us. Hey, look at that. We can actually kill an iguana. Well done, team. Oh, God. This is maybe a bit overkill. Giant shotgun of death, or rifle of death versus iguanas. Okay, let's have Salik move into melee attack. Green can move into melee attack. Harris, why don't you just go ahead and bash it with your rifle, and Georgia the same thing. Let's see if we can hold our own against some iguanas, guys. I'm not sure. You never know. These things are pretty tough. Okay, we actually managed to defeat the iguanas. Well done. Well done, Team Us. Let's go ahead and go inside. Anything else of interest here? Nope, just our one little building. I like how they do the road here. This is kind of cool. They just, whenever you build a camp or something along a major road, you'll see these little concrete barriers and whatnot. So the B tier Resurrector repair kit. Oh, what? Revive dead T1 androids using a vast array of replacement parts. No way. Can we exhume him? And then an infinite chem reactor. What? It slowly generates chem fuel by complex series of chemical reactions. How awesome is this? We don't actually have to build a chemical, the chem thing. The chem fuel generator. Oh my gosh. Can we resurrect Popo and get tons of chem fuel in one episode? Can I even get any happier than this? I don't think it's possible. Let's go back to the world screen. And we should be able to just reform and ensure that we are, in fact, grabbing all of the goodies here. B tier resurrection kit. Do we have it? Is it considered to be ours? Yeah. Yeah, we are grabbing it. And we are grabbing the ammo. What's the other thing that was here? The infinite chem reactor. Right. If it's on the right side, it's theirs. If it's on the left side, it's ours, right? Simple meal. Okay, you know what? We're not doing this. I'm going to go pick them up because I don't quite remember what's what sometimes when it comes to picking these items up. Let's just pick it up and pick it up. Cannot pick it up. Too heavy. Interesting. How are we going to get this back? No empty accessible spot. Too heavy. So we picked this up. What does it look like when someone has something in their inventory? Let's go to Reform Caravan. Items. So, okay, so it's considered to be we are taking it with us. How that works? Left side. So yeah, we're picking it up to our group here. Can we do this too? Yeah, I think we can. So this is symbolizing that we're picking it up. Okay, so we can, between all of us, we're going to throw it on our shoulders and barely be able to carry it with us. Awesome. Let's go ahead and choose the route back home. I'm so excited. I mean, the infinite chem reactor is awesome, but okay, granted, Popo was a basic T1 robot, but still, right? I mean, being able to resurrect one of our own, I really hope I grabbed everything. It's going to be really awkward if I didn't. Can I get some folks to maybe help out with hauling for a bit? Why don't we change one of our folks who aren't doing much? Let's get Dadu to do a hauling. So maybe he can help out. Let's grab Dadu manually, make sure that we get all of our crops inside. Are you actually immediately harvest? Oh, you're helping to harvest. Let's go ahead and do hauling instead. Look at you and your Gigantopithecus helping out. Good stuff. We are moving along here, folks. We are doing well, getting our plans in place. We have finally deconstructed, and broken the power lines completely, like it is meant to be. Hang on. Oh, for goodness sake, I broke the power. It is my fault. Terribly sorry. So this should fix this group, and then we just have to do this, do this. Okay, that should, I think, maybe fix it up. Gosh, we went crazy I went crazy on deconstructing, and I think it didn't even deconstruct the items I wanted to. All right, no big deal. I'll clean up the power stuff pretty quick and return everyone to their normal jobs, to their normal scheduled activities. We're looking much better. I gotta rebuild some walls here and there. Hey, did we ever release? I guess we did release our friends that we rescued. So they went back home. Hopefully told their group good things about us. I would hope so. We literally saved you from oblivion, my friends. Unhappy nudity. Who's nude? Kakala? Mayor Kakala, I don't really think you should be rolling around our city naked. I'm just saying. It doesn't really look good for you, my friend. All right, it is starting to get really hot. So any moment now... Where's Kif? What is Kif up to? She's actually doing hauling. She's researching. Let me go through, once everyone gets back home, I will go through the list and see if we can get everyone kind of reassigned back to their normal jobs, their normal scheduled program. There we go. Power's been restored to everything, and I do need to rebuild. Yeah, that's right, because I built the silly half wall, or yeah, the half wall for our butcher shop. So that takes care of that. Butcher shop is back to normal. Excellent sauropod leather pants. Pantaloons. Infused. This is accuracy increases and hunting stealth. That's actually really cool. I love that. I love the infusions on here. That's actually really neat. Makes it very more RPG-like. Oh, good. Just what we need right now. We have... Hey, Saphira exited the map healthy. That means we've got a relations boost. Lovely. And I think Gomer was the other one of the two that we're not feeling too hot. You actually might die of malnutrition. No, you're at 75%. You might get off the map. We have a heat wave, unfortunately, and we don't have the air conditioning stuff finished yet. I could... Yeah, we'll kill auto doors. We're almost done with basic replacement parts. We might be able to get air conditioning done here in a moment. It might not be quick enough, though, to beat the heat wave, so we'll see how bad that winds up being for us. Oh! Choose the species for the children of Becky, Kith, Bosch. What in the world? You can have a... So, apparently Kith can pop out a hell unit. No, we're going to leave this as human. The species could not be determined to 100%. Yeah. I want Kif to pop out a mech T7 mechanized infantry mech pawn. Yeah, no, we're gonna go with human. Okay, so Kif has had a child, and the child's name is Skullcrusher. What is happening? What in the world? Okay, hang on. We have some really strange stuff going on. So we have the children mod. Oh no. Children, school, and learning. Oh crap, the child age. What I wanted to do, learning, I thought there was a way to increase the rate at which children grew up. Child life stage, baby. For alien, for human? Skill inherit, trait inherit. Oh my god, that's funny. That's so funny. I could have sworn there was something that let me, baby and children maybe? Okay, accelerated growth. Baby's accelerated growth factor. Okay, here's what we're going to do. We're going to go back in time just a bit, because I really wanted to try out the children's mod from scratch. So we're going to go down to have a zero-age baby. Okay, so we're back. I'm sorry, I normally don't do that, but I wanted to really try out the child mod, and I don't want a child to pop out at 14. So the child age is going to start as human, and I think these mods will work together. So same as human above. Skill inherit, oh, that's the alien life stage. So traits is random and inherited. One from each parent, okay? Maximum of, you know what, screw that. We're going to say babies can actually have more traits. Unlimited amount of traits? No, just 5 traits. We'll see how if that's OP or not. Inherited after mixed trait, last name is from the mother. School area, schools out, fire, danger, learn. Okay, so this is different learning stuff there. So let's go back over to the child stage. So the growth factor, default is 8. End of accelerated growth. So they're gonna stop accelerated growth. We'll say at 10. At 10 years old, we're gonna stop the accelerated stuff. And then 1 through 12. Why don't we make this like a 6 and see how quick the child ages? So they're gonna start out at 0 as a baby, and they're gonna have an accelerated growth. And I think it's 6 times as fast as a normal pawn would age. So we shall see. Hostile Raider kids, that's funny. Apparently this time with this load, we still have the heat wave, but apparently Gomer became a guest. We can wait, send him home, or recruit him. I think I'd rather just send him on home. You're all sorts of screwed up. Can I just say send away? No effect on relations. Okay. See you, Gomer. Sorry about that, buddy. You're kind of like too slow anyways, and you're all sorts of like messed up with food, and I really don't want to deal with that right now. So we're going to send you on your way. The rest of our convoy should be coming home relatively soon. Sorry that if you guys were really into Kif having a child named Skullcrusher, but that's probably not going to be the case of what happens here. There we go. So choose the child of the species, and we have Jackie. There we go. That's a normal baby name. So Jackie has been born. Colonist needs rescue because it is a tiny little baby. Tiny baby. It is a down baby. So it comes out with no skills, right? Does it come out with any traits? It is too young to work. Fast learner, too smart, and a body purist. Interesting. That was from Jexen, wasn't it? Yeah, Jexen had the body purist traits, but too smart. That's going to be very challenging. So what can we do with the whole baby thing? Can we make a crib? Is that even an option? Where does one put a tiny child? Hey, look, in a crib. Then we shall put the crib right here. And I will get, you know what, as a gift for the new mother, we're going to wake Barity up and put down a credit. I probably should have had that working first. Colonist needs rescue. So, Jackie, what kind of stance do you have? Are you, like, super needy? You're feeling happy? Oh, you're a tiny little baby. What? Let's check in. Where's my baby at? I cannot click on Jackie. She's on top of Becky. She's on top of Kif. Okay, Jackie Bosch, you're going to probably be renamed. You are child growing. Do you have any emotional needs? Near mom and dad, so you're happy and you're a little bit sweaty. Moderate expectations. Oh yeah, we are in the middle of the freaking heat stage, or heat wave. Hopefully Kif can get into the multi-split air conditioning unit relatively quickly. I like how Beardy just picked up and threw baby Zux. I've renamed Zux. She is now, is it she or he or she? She. So Zux is now joining us. No longer is she. The previous name, apparently I did not type it in right, so she's Zuxuk. Which is, you know what, that's a fine name. A beautiful fine name for someone of the Bear Killers. Beardy just chucked her into into a full bed. Can we assign the colony child to this instead? Kif, why don't you wake up and try to restrain? Yes. Can we prioritize play? Oh, you can play with the baby. Yo, you know what? We are going to have to do this stuff, right? We're going to have to do teaching and studying now at some point soon. And we're going to have to do... Baby Zux can't do anything because it's a tiny little baby. But we shall work on playing with it. Oh, God. Oh, God. Please don't eat the baby. Gigantopithecus decides to have a snack. Film at 11. So, we have a new baby. Is Kif okay from the pregnancy? I assume she's really happy. Honeymoon phase still. Had a child, 15. And you are lactating, which is going to give you milk, I assume. That's crazy. That's even an option in there. So that's going to be, I guess, a new source of milk. Hooray, hooray. Let's go ahead and make barley. Ooh, root must. What? Oh, we actually need barley for this. Okay, so we're going to be using barley and hops. And I'll pretty much be doing this forever. And we'll go ahead and say the same thing we've done before. Details drop on the floor. So we need to get our process for liquor going, or alcohol. And let's also go ahead and throw down a floor refrigerator. What do you need? You need hops. Maybe I did this in the wrong way. I'll tell you what we're going to do. We're going to move this, reinstall, like this. And then I'm going to throw... I'm really cramming these in like Lego style or Tetris style. I can move you closer. Oh, but I think it would block this single refrigerator. That's why I did that. So we're going to put down a couple of single wall refrigerators here. And one's going to contain the hops, one's going to contain the barley. And so that is where we're going to have that, so that our brewer, whoever they are, is going to be able to get taken care of. What's wrong with you? You're hot? Oh, crap. 109 degrees. We're not going to do this for every room, but let's go ahead and put down a cooler. Hello? We're frozen a bit. There we go. Let's put down a cooler in this room, at least where the baby is. Beardy, can you prioritize doing this? Thank you so much for baby Zooks. Zux or Zooks, you guys? I think Zux. Probably. Alright, so you're going to build the air conditioner. I believe I can take everyone off their older job, where it was doing a lot of construction and whatnot. We are in a better place here for it. I might also extend our kitchen. Our dining room's pretty freaking small, if you think about it. Basic replacement parts has been finished, so now we're going to be moving into the air conditioning phase of our research, which is great. I also think I need to reorder the mining to start. Yep, because I think I did stop it at one point because we wanted to work on some other projects. So let's go back into mining out our new living quarters. Caravan is back. Hooray! Caravan's home. Everyone's back. Come meet baby Zooks. Zux. I can't remember which one I already picked, but that's fine. We also want to go ahead and do a couple more things with our security area. We're going to cut all the plants that are in the zone. Cut any plants that's nearby, too, because we want to have a nice, open, clear field of fire. You are a lovely steel military turret. I think I want to start putting down some do we want to use... God, there's so many options here. This was the rifle emplacement, right? This thing was everywhere. Look how far away you could be and use this thing. We could try 120 steel. That's a lot of steel. Let's put one down here. And give it a gap of like 3 and put one down over here for funsies. And we'll put down... which ones do we want to put down here? We'll put down sandbags for sure. We may not have researched the other previous... What would you call that? The other previous... or styles of barriers. I think we had barriers at some point. And maybe it was a different mod I was using back in the day. Cool, at least we've got some turret that can help defend the entrance here. So if anything's coming in that's super aggressive, it will be able to take care of it. Wait, did everything just get kicked out of here? Look, everything left our base. Did you notice that? everything in like a really clear row. What was that about? That's so weird. Did they all get kicked out because we put a turret down? That is super strange, to be honest. I don't think we had an order to kick all the animals out of base, but they all immediately left. They're actually still leaving in like a nice little in a nice little row here. That is so bizarre. Hey, whatever. You know what? It works for us. So we have a new toy to play with, and who is carrying our lovely item? I think you got the giant. What in the world? Whose body is this? Who are you carrying? You're hauling Nicole. Oh my God! Did I recommend you carry someone, or maybe there was a dead person up here, and he was just trying to clean it up? That might have been the case. So who actually has the item, the repair kit? Here it is right here. Okay, so B-tier Resurrector repair kit. Here we go, guys. This is what we're going to do. Oh, this is going to be so gross. We're going to open the grave of our dear friend. And really, Jackson or one of the original crew should be the ones to do it. I don't want to have Kif do it. That's too emotional. So we're going to open the grave. And there we go. There's Popo's dead form. So Popo's sitting here. How does one use the Resurrector repair kit? Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, is this about to happen? Are we about to get Popo back from the dead? This is the most important historical day of Anvilboat's history. Did he immediately pop up? You're eating carrots instead. Jackson, buddy, what's going on? You're deciding to work on carrots now. What's happening here, Dadu? You're hauling him. Oh, he got he got screwed up, and someone's trying to put him back into the thing. Okay, can we not do this? Dadu, I know you want to be the only robot in town, but it's really not your show. It's not just for you. Okay, how far did we get with our repair thing before it got weird? Okay, use the kit one more time. Everyone, just leave the body alone for 3 seconds, please. Can we not can we not defile Popo's corpse for like 1 minute while Jackson works on this thing? Okay, repairing Popo. He still has the thing. He's coming out. He has it in his hands. No one is bothering Popo. You guys, I think this is it. There's no way. Let's speed it up a notch. Yes, you're by a dead body, but no longer are you by a dead body. You are by Popo. He's alive again. Popo has been brought back to life. How bad is Popo? Oh, he's completely healed too. Holy crap. Popo, you have returned. Your position among the bear killers is secured. The first thing you're going to do is ride Ivy, because that's the first thing I would do if I were brought back to life, is ride a Gigantopithecus. So, congratulations, Popo. Our famous hunter, our famous everything, right? I mean, look at that. The most esteemed hunter in the group, our superior construction assistant, honestly, just a friend of the show. Really happy to have him back. So, Popo, my friend, welcome home. I'm so excited about this. I'm beyond excited, to be honest with you. This is really good stuff. Infinite Chem Reactor. I suppose we can install you just out in the open? I don't know if you have to be outside or if you can be inside a building. Let's try to put it inside, where we would normally store all this type of stuff. Well, I need a bigger pile, apparently. Popo, look at you. You're already working on cleaning everything up. Let's do some merging, shall we? Can you merge maybe, buddy? Well, this seems like a great point to put a cut in here. We've had a great success today. We are installing a brand new Infinite Chem Reactor, which apparently is just going to work. Next Chem Fuel 75 in 10 days. That's awesome. So it's just going to straight up make your Chem Fuel. Now, is there a chance to make it work better outside? Nope, it seems to just work normal. There's no modifier that I see. So, well, we've got Popo back. We've got some housing in place. It's still a mess in some areas. We still have a lot of constructing to do. So between episodes, I'm going to work on cleaning up our work list, our work assignment. It's a bit of a mess right now. And I want to do something with all of our buildings. I want to put down a building for the robot construction, maybe start assigning some custom areas, right? Or maybe moving some folks over to the bedrooms if I can get a couple more miners to help clear this out. We are going to be moving ahead, folks. We got our security down. I'm excited. I'm really, really excited. Let's put some sandstone right here. And life is looking really good. Thanks for joining me for this episode of Rimworld, my friends. I will catch you in the next one. Until then, take care.